Hello C1 community and welcome to this very special celebratory show, C1 5 Years Strong. Now this year the mighty C1 reached an incredible milestone, 5 fabulous years of success. Even from its early days in 2019, C1, or Crowd1 as it was known then, had been surpassing all industry expectations when it came to immense membership growth. The reasons for this are pretty clear. It's appealing, innovative, quality products, steadfast support, amazing tools, and the best compensation plan in the industry. We are moving towards what promises to be a landmark year for C1, and as a part of the celebrations, we bring you C1 5 Years Strong, where I'll be talking to the luminaries of the company, gaining insight to their favourite moments of the past and their goals for the future. The guests I have here today truly embody the term movers and shakers. They are two of the most enigmatic, driven gentlemen in the industry, and I know we are all going to benefit from their insights. So first up, I'm going to chat with Network Development Director Raj Chris. So Raj, you've had a dynamic career spanning 12 years in the direct selling industry. You're the man as well responsible for shaping the network infrastructure, and you're also known as a passionpreneur since you were dedicated to leadership development like strategies and growth initiatives. So first of all, for you and your members, Raj, it's all about growing your business, right? So what can the network expect when it comes to development and growth?
Well, absolutely, Georgina. It's a very nice question. And when I have to say this, it's quite simple, it's easy. In network marketing, growth is the name of the game, as simple as that. And more than me asking for growth, it's the members who want the growth.
Yeah.
And if you look at from the corporate structure, we have 3 E's that we follow: explore, experiment, experience. And 3 E's that the network, the members follow: easy, early, earnings. So it's all focused towards a very strong growth aspect in mind, be it for us as a corporate or be it for the network.
Yeah.
And we all together work towards delivering that growth, not only for themselves, but also for the team.
Yeah.
Also fostering growth and doing a continuous learning and development and supporting the team. That's what makes a successful entrepreneur. So for a member, it's not really about him or her growing his or her own business, but it's also about growing the entire team, because together they thrive alongside.
The 3E combination, I love that, I'm going to remember that. Now, digital seems to be a very critical point when it comes to C1's growth story. How do you and our members plan to leverage digital sales in the future?
Well, if you look at Georgina, C1 at its core has been all about the digital. It's a social idea. So C1 at its core has always been a social idea since the time we started 5 years back. And when you look at the things, how it changed, back then it was, let's call it before pandemic. Before pandemic, it was, the social idea was to meet people, go into different communities, talk to each other. But after pandemic, when people knew their skill and will issue and they sort of rectified it and they started growing and developing more, at the end of the day, it was all about online Zoom meetings. And today, we're really proud when we show our statistics at C1 that we are 100% digital business. So there's no member who comes into our office and buys a product, because everything is 100% mobile business. And this is where you look at our journey has been since the past 5 years, more and more enabled towards a digital leveraged future.
Yeah.
And looking at our product portfolios as well, we are all into the digital hemisphere, and that's where we see a great savings, not just for the company, but also for the members, a great saving in terms of the effort, time, and much more.
Yeah, now I think the pandemic, you could really learn from it and take things from it and really excel and progress in whatever you want to do, taking things online. But now it's 2024, the pandemic is over. So I want to know more about the tips that you can give our network to make 2024 the best year yet.
Well, I can definitely vouch for one thing, Georgina, and we at C1 are heavily investing in our digital infrastructure, which basically means that for our network, this is going to be something really, really super strong in order for them to continue this year, 2024, at a great pace with higher profitability. And that's the time where they can convert their passion and monetize them into profit. And this is just the beginning while we are all entering into a different zone from a networking, a social commerce zone to a crypto space. However, our roots would still stay as a network or social commerce. But having said this, we are all excited about the C1 token. We are super excited, and in fact, we are all exhilarated with the fact of us having our own community build our tokens as a pioneer. And later, we have great developments on that hemisphere as well.
Amazing insights. Thank you so much, Raj. Now, I think we can surely count on you to keep the company connected here at C1. But next up, I'm going to be sitting with Chris Jansen, the co-founder of Planet IX, and one of C1's flagship products as well. So let's go. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
So you are the founder of Planet IX, the super successful NFT game, and now #1 on Polygon, and an important factor to the success we've had over the past 5 years as well. So I want to start off by talking about your favorite memories. Tell me about your favorite memory with C1 so far.
I mean, there's so many, right? It's been almost 3 years. The two that really stands out is the first pack drop we had. We sold out in 2 minutes. The servers crashed. The demand was insane. People were so mad because they didn't get what they wanted. The second thing is when we 2.5 years ago, when we launched our own token, the IXT, over at Atlantis. It was a big event, 1,000 people in the crowd. We basically pushed the button on site, and we went live on chain with the token and the entire game. That was also a really big moment for myself and the entire team.
It sounds so exciting. I mean, a system crashing is usually an absolute disaster, but for it to crash because of the high demand, you got to sort of feel pretty good about that.
Exactly, but that's the thing. Like we didn't expect the demand to be that high, so it was like a luxurious problem.
Amazing. Now, over time, you've grown to become one of the biggest games in Web3. What's the secret to your success?
I think we came out with a very bold vision. Obviously, launching together with Crowd1 and millions of potential new players boosted our confidence levels and notch as well. So we wanted to create the biggest NFT game ever existed in the play-to-earn field. So I think together with the launchpad that Crowd1 offered and being at the right time at the right place at the right time. Enabled the success. Also, we had some companies before us kind of paving the way and enabling players like ourselves to really explore the field in a play-to-earn era where everybody talked about it.
I mean, so much has happened for you as well over the past 5 years, but I want to dig a little bit deeper now into what the future holds for Planet IX.
Yeah, sure. So it's an exciting environment, exciting industry to be in. We believe, together with experts in the field, that Web3 gaming in particular will be the space where the new 1 million people in Web3 will get onboarded. So we believe mass adoption will come through gaming, having a gamified educational center into DeFi, staking, and all these new terms that creates decentralized finance. So we're ready for the challenge, and it's super exciting.
Yeah, super exciting. Now you're here in the UAE, you've opened up to the UAE audience. What exactly brings you to Dubai?
So this time, obviously, we have this ongoing collaboration we've had since the beginning. So we keep developing new packages, new assets to integrate in the C1 ecosystem as well. But this time, it's actually more for the C1 token launch. So me, myself, and Felix, we are co-architectors of the tokenomics part. So we're helping out with different staking pools, the allocations, the vestings, if there should be any cliffs, nerdy talks, but like to get an overview of the tokenomics part. I mean, any company, any project can release a token tomorrow. That's not the difficult part. The difficulty is to make it sustainable for the long run, include it in all aspects and areas of the existing ecosystem, but also make it work for the future and to build with a long-term vision. So that's what we're kind of here assisting with. It's only me this time though, but I mean, this is what we've been doing for 3 years now in Planet IX. We've been We have over 80 smart contracts. We have 10 different staking pools. We've been doing all the A/B diseases or like the small issues you have. I wouldn't call them big mistakes, but you learn as you go. So that experience and ultimately knowledge is something that we can apply into this token launch.
Well, you're definitely in the best city to progress.
Yeah, that's another thing. I was out skiing in Sweden before this. I left 26 minus, and now I'm here in 30 degrees. So it's not a bad thing to leave the Swedish winter for this.
It's not bad for February to be in 25 degrees, right?
Exactly, it's perfect.
Now, you've just mentioned the massive collaboration. I want to know a little bit more about why are you a good fit for this collaboration?
Yeah, so great question. I mean, we have been doing this now for a couple of years. We know the audience. We know them personally, many of them. We have onboarded 100,000 new users from the crowd already into Web3 and learning about the fundamentals and all these new terminology. So we know the crowd already. We've done some mistakes along the way, obviously, as you do. So I think these two parameters together is the perfect overlap into helping C1 with their successful launch of a new token.
Yeah, and mistakes always happen when it comes to business, and you've just got to pick yourself up and move on and learn from your mistakes, right?
Yeah.
I want to move on to talking about the new token now. What can you tell us about the new token? What's it about?
I get this question every day. People are super excited for it to launch. So what we can say is that we're at a phase now where we're kind of finalizing what it should conclude, like overall, when it should be airdropped and claimable, how exactly everything will work. What we can say is that it's a community-based utility token with a long roadmap. So the idea is that for the next 3, 4, 5 years, the token would just grow into more and more use cases in the entire ecosystem. Yeah. So when new products launch, like PlantaX back in the day, the C1 token will be a cornerstone for that collaboration. It's going to be used for the DeFi services as well, so you can earn more tokens by using the staking protocols, etc. We're also going to be bold. We want to revolutionize the current industry as well, so we're going to do a lot of new things with the NFT part of the token ecosystem. So there's a lot in store. More and more things will unfold as we go. We have a vision paper coming soon. Light paper and white paper will also come. So it's an exciting time for the crowd. I can tell you that much.
It definitely sounds it. Well, Chris, thank you so much for sharing your Planet IX story, your future plans, and lots about the token and your collaboration with C1 as well. Such an invigorating session with Chris, and we look forward to more amazing collaborations with him too. Let's go. There is more to come, and I get to interview some of the most legendary men in the industry. So make sure you check back for our next edition of C1 5 Years Strong. It's going to be a good one. Thanks for watching.